Let's check it out real quick. On the Yarbo end, all right, like I said, it may delay a little bit, but I'm going to go to Yarbo real quick and just take a look. Okay, cool. I don't see the snowplow booth, the room though, so I'm not seeing that on my side of things. Maybe I have to. I don't know if I should click go live on my side. Oh no, nope, that's not it. So let me go into the Yarbo. Here we go. I'll just watch through here. Alrighty, I'm watching through. I have it now. I'm watching through here. I don't see it on my computer here, but all good. How we doing today? I was so excited. I woke up this morning. I knew we had a live this morning, and we were doing a snow demo here with the snowblower. I was so excited. I knew we had a cold front coming in next week, and lo and behold, I saw on the forecast that Sunday and Monday, like 2 to 3 inches of snow possibly here in the Midwest, here in the Chicago area. So you know what that means? That means the Yarbo snowblower and the Yarbo snowplow are about ready to get some work here. And that makes me excited. I was really excited for it. I still haven't converted the one at home yet, just because we are still in leaf season. And the ground's still warm. So I don't know if anything's going to stick here for the next month. But definitely is going to be the SnowLab. So hopefully we can get that to you Monday. So, I want to make sure, I think you guys can, 1 second, I'm getting a message. Okay. If you lost my audio, I'm sorry. We're streaming from a room thousands and thousands of miles away. But I want to talk to you guys. We still have right now our Yarbo. It's 8% off at yarbo.com. So if you were looking to get in on that snowblower, now's a great time. I know a couple of you, I've seen it. A couple of you have ordered them and got them going. You're trying to map things out. I know we just had some firmware updates, so everyone's kind of working out through those. Some good object avoidance upgrades. There's a lot of upgrades to the cameras and things like that. So you guys will really like those. Some of those upgrades as far as that goes. Some to the mower, some to the snowblower now. A little bit better. And then plow the driveway. That's how it's always kind of been done. But when you're working autonomously, obviously you want those extra features. You want it to in a SnowLab right now because we want to show you. But next week, snow's on the horizon. So if you haven't pulled the trigger on the snow blower yet from Yarbo, even though I was crazy, I was out mowing yesterday, but I think we're almost done with that. If you haven't pulled the trigger on the snowblower from Yarbo, now is a perfect time. And even during the live stream, it's funny, I just unboxed this. They gave me a new value with the snowplow, with the thumb screws. It goes right on the front. I actually do have a snowblower. I brought one inside today. Even though we are in a SnowLab, I did bring a snowblower inside today just to give you guys, I'll turn it around in a little bit just to give you guys a better look. Obviously, it's hard to tell from watching this video, like the size and the scope of how impressive the snowblower is. It's actually, it's funny. I saw a video, I saw a thing earlier, and it was like, I'm not going to name any names or anything like that, but it was launch. Somebody's trying to launch a Kickstarter, and obviously, the more people that come to the autonomous yard tool arena, I think it's the better. I think competition is fantastic, and that's the great thing about Yarbo is that we want to stand above the competition. So there's plenty of room, and everyone I think down the road is going to make everyone else that much better, with the competition and ideas and what could go. But I will say I haven't seen anything, and even before this, anything that compares to our two-stage snowblower. Like there's nothing on the market. Even the one I saw a Kickstarter for earlier, it literally looked like a screw. And I just know, growing up in Michigan, growing up with lake effect snow, you know what's going to work in the heavy stuff, and you know what's not going to work. The two-stage snowblower on the Yarbo itself, I mean, I think you can see it. I don't know. You can see it right here behind me. I mean, you got a 12-inch height on the auger, a 24-inch width. So that's going to clear, big paths, like 2 foot paths. You're going to clear that. The throwing distance, you can go from 6 to 40 feet. Shoot rotation, -10, so you can actually throw the snow behind. -10 to 190, I believe it is, on the rotation. It might be even, I've heard somebody say 200 degrees, but I'm going to go with the specs that are on the thing, 190, but maybe 200. And then the deflector angle, -5 to 55 degrees. You get to pick and choose. So if you have a nice, big, beautiful driveway, you can pick and choose where you want to throw the snow. Say maybe up here you want to throw the snow this way because you have an open yard, but you get next to a house over here and you don't want to throw the snow. So you can pick and choose while it's working autonomously which way you want to throw the snow, where it's going. So it's kind of cool. I don't know. It's a big machine. You get about 90 minutes runtime on this. You can see it going right there. I see it in the thing. It's a couple, maybe 2 inches of snow right there. It's going, I guarantee it. I guarantee it's icy under there as well. It is waterproof. You leave it right outside. I'm going to move mine. I think next week I might try to move my docking station because I have a fenced in yard. So in the summertime, I bring it over. It's not a huge deal for me. It is if people don't want to remap everything, but for me, it's not a huge deal. I don't mind bringing it over, and that way it's good to go at the driveway. The docking station cannot be actually in the area that you want plowed, though. So you set it off just to the side. It'll automatically drive over. You can schedule it to go out at certain times. If it's snowing, if you know snow's coming at 3 a.m., it's going to give you a nice little weather update too. But if you know the snow's coming at 3 a.m., you can send it out. Get the snow. That way you wake up, you can get the kids to school, you and the wife can go to work, or just sit inside, enjoy a nice warm cup of coffee while Yarbo's out doing the work. I know that's one of the things I'm looking forward to this winter is just sending the Yarbo out and saying, okay, go ahead, take care of my driveway. I don't have to do it. I am a man of a certain age now where they say it's unsafe at times for me to be out shoveling. Not only unsafe for the ticker, but also not good for my back, not good for things. I'm not lazy. I can lift. I lift weights. I try to do all that stuff. But there's certain lifts, there's certain bends, there's certain torque that you're putting on your back when you're out shoveling. Those snow shovels are huge now. You get a couple, they're like 2 feet wide. Can put probably, like 50 pounds on one of these shovels, these push shovels. And then you got to move it and you got to take it places. And like I said, when you're outside, it's definitely not the best thing for men of my age. I can't believe I'm at that age now where just a couple years ago I was like bulletproof and now I'm gunpowder. But yeah, you guys know what I'm talking about when it comes to that. But so yeah, it's running off right now. Obviously we're running by remote control right there. But the Yarbo will run fully autonomous. You can do about 6,000 square feet at 1 inch and about 2,000 square feet at 5 inches per charge. I've had it out there in a polar vortex and got well over 90 minutes on a battery. Actually, like I said, the batteries on my phone died before. So let me know, man. How's the weather there? You guys still mowing? What are we doing? Anyone got the Yarbo leaf blower up? I had the blower out yesterday. I'm super excited because I got so many new areas around here. They've trimmed up some of the dangerous trees. That in the area over here, I got so many leaves that are falling. I was blowing them in piles. I could do another live stream from home this week too because I have so many leaves in my backyard. As a matter of fact, before I left today, my 5-year-old. Today's his birthday. He's 6 today. He was like, Dad, can you blow these leaves into a pile? So Ben, his 7-year-old brother, he's like, so we can jump in them. And I was like going, I got to go to work now. But then I was like going, yeah, you know what? I'm going to do that this week. I'll blow them. I'll have the Yarbo blow them. It blows them into a nice little, you can do the spiral pattern right in the middle, or you can send them off to a perimeter. I'll have the Yarbo blow a nice pile of leaves and then let the kids go jump and have fun and go do crazy things in them, because you know what? At the end of the day, that's what it's all about, right? And then the Yarbo can just go and clean it up after. I did have the yard sweeper hooked on yesterday too, so I blew leaves, I mowed, and then I hooked the yard sweeper up. So not a lot of autonomous anything can do that. Really, Yarbo's the only one that's that modular design, also with the towing capabilities to be able to put a yard sweeper on there, to be able to put a dethatcher, to put on a aerator. I had the aerator at home 2 weeks ago. I did seed, which I'm glad I did, because we have, like I said, we have some 20-degree weather coming up next week. So this is the weekend. You're in the Midwest. This is the weekend. Pull up anything. I was just plucking off the rest of the tomatoes. I have a couple peppers out there. I got some onions in the ground still. They might still be okay. I might cover them up this weekend. But pull everything out of that garden. Get that patio furniture covered up, at least temporary. Get everything covered up, because we are going to get some snow. We're going to get some really cold weather. Freezing weather's coming in. So definitely get on that. And now is the perfect time, with the winter coming up. Now is the perfect time to get that snowblower. You can see it in action right there. It's clearing those paths. Those are 2 feet path right there. And sorry, let me go check on the. Let me check. Let me know where you guys are watching from. These go so much faster when you guys talk to me. Like when I get some dialogue, these go so much faster, you guys. So feel free. Tell me about anything crazy you guys are doing. Tell me about you got any Thanksgiving plans or anything like that. Let me know about that too. I'm trying to check out the okay. Leave your comments in. We do have a moderator. Leave your comments in the YouTube section or yarbo.com. We can see those right there. So leave your comments there, and we will respond to them. Oh, there are comments. Okay, question from Matthew. I have a very complicated driveway that's uneven, has a lot of cars. Do you think it will work? I definitely think it'll work with the new upgrades with the car detection. The slopes and everything like that are fine. Obviously, you could either do it autonomously, or you can use via the remote control from the window. If you don't want to be outside in this stuff, you can use the remote control on your app too. If you do have some like kind of tricky areas, map off one section of your driveway, let that go fully autonomous. And then if you want to clear a couple paths or something like that, you could do that with the remote, or you can get crafty with the mapping itself. But we do have a lot of upgrades when it comes to the snowblower. As far as the firmware goes, as far as the new technology in there to be able to sense cars. Obviously, it senses people, it senses animals, and on your first couple runs, stay out there with it. Kind of feel where your map should be and what areas. You can set no-go zones in certain areas too. So if you do say you park in this area all the time, make sure you can set a no-go zone, just peace of mind. You can do like I think somebody was asking about like dead end zones as well. With the mower technology. I'll have to get the update on the snowblower technology, but if the unevenness, I have it out in that parking lot all the time. Our parking lot literally is like a sloped in, because it has the drain, so it has the manhole cover drain lid right here, and it slopes in, so there's a lot. So you can raise and lower the chute. Obviously, it has it has the snowshoes on the bottom to give that feel as well. So when it's going around working autonomous. So yeah, this driveway here is very difficult, so, if you do have something like gravel in certain areas like that too, you can raise it up just a little bit just to keep it off the gravel. You don't want those rocks shooting up or shooting out or anything like that. But yeah, thanks for asking questions there, Matthew, on Facebook. Is Mr. Wright on Facebook today? I was going to give him crap about that Packer loss this week. Got a good football division going on right now in the Midwest here. Everyone's pumped up. Everyone's pounding their chest. You got your Bears, Vikings, Lions, and Packers. We're all kind of in the mix. And if you want to go AFC, the Colts are really good. So finally, some really good football up here in the Midwest area after some of the other parts of the country have gotten the shine, you know. So you can see it right there. We're clearing snow. There's the chute kicking off to the left. You can choose which way you want to. Like I said, that chute rotation, -10 to 190 degrees. That deflector right there, you can send it to -5 to 55 degrees. It's not working autonomously right now because it's in a parking garage, and that would be the most impressive GPS signal I've ever seen in my life to go through. Look how thick that concrete's a couple feet thick right there. But you can bring it inside just like this. I think I answered the gravel surfaces. Yeah, I definitely. So with the gravel surfaces, I think Ken Coleman talked about this too. Just bring the chute. You can just bring the chute up just a little bit off of the gravel here. The snowshoes, you can raise. It raises and lowers. I can actually. Let me see if I can connect to this one right here. I'll give you guys a quick. While I'm doing this, I'm going to give you guys a quick. Show you guys how the. I'll show you guys up close here real quick. Oh, I think I better turn it on first. 1 second. Let me see if I can turn this on real quick. I'm trying to connect to this one right here. So I actually brought one into the office because I wanted to be able to do a live stream and show you guys this. I'm turning it on right now. Same towing capabilities. Same core. I did convert the winterized tracks over to the. I did convert to the winterized tracks over from the yard tracks. You're gonna hear it. The chute's rotating right now. I can kind of actually show you guys all the bots doing something. So we're upgrading. Pardon my mess, real quick here, folks. I'm doing some stuff here. I'm working. I was trying to get the. Let me change that real quick. So there's your snowblower right there. We're starting it up here. Once I get it going, I can kind of show you the size of this, guys. I'm 6'3". I'm a bigger guy. This thing is big. Anyone who sells you anything that's not not substantial like this is not going to clear the snow like you want snow to be cleared. It's going to get stuck. It's going to spin. Trust me, I grew up in Michigan. I can tell you, you need a meaty beast of a machine to clear snow. It's got to be out there. There you go, ready to work. It's got to be out there with the elements. I put the high mount RTK antennas. I do have the snow treads on. I grease those up too. They do come pre-greased though. Friendly reminder to any purchase during this live stream is going to get the plow blade for free. Now the plow blade will go right on the front like this. So that's better for that wet, heavier kind of snow. But yeah, now that I have it going up here, let me show you guys real quick. The phone I'm using is the one the phone I'm using as a camera is the one I actually control the this shows I'm not live right now. Actually controls the Yarbo with. But I can show you guys. You guys were talking about the gravel. Oh, I don't want to go forward. I don't want to crash. But yeah, the chute just like this. So yeah, it'll go from a -10 to 190 degree. It'll come around this way. So pretty much that -10 allows it to shoot a little bit of a ways backwards. Obviously, you can bring the deflector up. You guys are seeing this, right? Deflector, that's all the way down. Bring the deflector up. I do not have GPS in here right now because I'm not connected to any data center right now. But it does have the high mount RTK antennas. Comes with a snow shovel. That way, if anything gets caught, we just talked about working on a gravel driveway. Sometimes things get stuck in there. You can come right here. I can actually we talked about setting it up. When you do set it up on a gravel driveway, you can raise and lower the head just like this, depending on how lumpy, how things, I know I have to raise this up when I'm doing some work outside. Just like that. If you guys want to hear how loud it is, I can start it up for you real quick. I want to make sure I don't screw anything up here in the building itself. This is the so that's blowing the papers off my desk. That's funny. Hold on one second. So this is just the lowest setting right here. Right here, I can feel it coming out. This is the second high. So you got a 24-inch width, 12-inch height. That's supposed to be right here. You can about 90 minutes. Sorry, I know it's probably hard to hear. You get about 90 minutes when it's working like this. This is the one I'm going to have out here. We're going to clear some next week. Hopefully, when it snows, we're going to clear the parking lot a little bit, have a little bit of fun with it. Like I said, the module. This is a height on the module. If you want to bring it down, get it lower to your driveway. The snowshoes will rest right on top. Should flow. And then, like I said, your deflector shield. Here's your deflector shield going up and down. You can change different settings with how you want it in the app when you're working autonomous. Obviously, it has lights, so it can work at night. So that, I mean, let's be honest, snow doesn't just come in the middle of the daytime. It has a reverse object or a reverse auger option too. You can turn the lights on and off too if you don't want the lights. Obviously, if you're out working and it's dark, the lights always should be on for safety reasons. So yeah, you can do that. And yeah, pretty cool, man. This is just like I said. This is our snowblower, 2-stage snowblower. It's got binocular cameras on the front. It does have a rubber bumper on the front, so if it does bump into anything, that will stop the snowblower when it does bump. If it does bump into anything right here, this will stop the snowblower dead in its tracks. You'll get an alert on your phone. Like I said, binocular cameras here. You got your lights. You got binocular cameras on the side, binocular cameras on the back. So that gives it a 360-degree, just 360-degree views of everything. Have you guys seen the new? I can't do it out here because I don't have the updated firmware. But on the new firmware now, I don't know if you guys have played around with it. I think that's the v3.11.0 firmware. You can actually now watch the cameras as the machine is out working. You can watch it if it's patrolling, and you can talk through it too. That really freaked my kids out. They came home on Halloween. I had the Yarbo in the backyard because I was doing some live streams. I had the Yarbo in the backyard, and I started talking to the kids. You can talk and listen now through the app. So that's just another cool extra feature, along with the Bluetooth speaker inside too. But it's just a cool feature that, you know, it's always evolving, always changing. It's something simple, but it's also something. Hey, man, maybe this is out working, or you can give a heads up to anyone that maybe is in your driveway through the speaker, through all that stuff like that. It does have safety features too, where if there's anyone within a certain distance, it will shut down as well, stop working, and then resume when the people get away. Obviously, for safety reasons and stuff like that. It does come with some metal bars on the front too. I actually have those removed, but you don't need to. I just happen to have it. So let me see if you got any more questions coming in, guys. I just wanted to show you guys the snowblower real quick. You guys are getting a good view of it right there. Good view of the snowblower. So you got a bad view of my live stream real quick, but let me turn this. I can turn that off because I'm not using that right now. Not using that in the background right now. I should put out some Yarbo videos. Any more questions? Keep them coming. We got Kathy moderating today. I know she hasn't seen you guys for a while here. So once again, this is our snowblower right here. I can raise it up, deflector angle up and down if I want to. I don't want to drive too forward into the thing, but yeah. So yeah, really a lot of options. And like I said today, if you do decide, it is 8% off at Yarbo.com. Not only is it 8% off, but we're throwing in the free plow blade too. Now that connects right to the front here. I probably could show you guys real quick. It's kind of a speed connection with the thumb screws. I don't want to mess around with it right now, but a speed connection right here. I don't want to get on the ground and talk because I'll get winded. I'm a little out of shape right now. I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, so this is 8% off at Yarbo.com. I believe Amazon prices are set there too. But if you order from Yarbo.com, I believe it's the first 5 orders today. Get the plow blade as well. You're gonna want the plow blade with the snowblower. I am telling you, you're gonna want that. But all right. So yeah, I got to show you that, guys. Let me move this back over real quick. I hope that was awesome. I brought that inside. Now I gotta get the updated firmware. It's like Frankenstein. This was one of our display models that I brought to life the other day. So it was just sitting there, and I was like, why can I use this? It was screaming at me. It was like, Ryan, man, I need to get out. I need to be out in the snow. I need to do this. I personally don't need to be out in the snow, so I'm trying to find like a nest somewhere where I can set up and not have to be out in the elements. Let me see if there's any good comments out there. Appreciate you guys tuning in, though. You can see the snow going on in the room. So you see the snowblower moving in the room. It's going in and out. Obviously, we're clearing an area right there. I'll come back and connect to that one a little bit. I do have the leaf blower outside too, just in case we have a technical difficulty here. I got the blower outside, so I did do the lawnmower and the blower yesterday. The blower does real well on TikTok. I don't know why. People love that. But TikTok's been a little crazy lately. So yeah, so this is the Yarbo snowblower. You can see it right here in the video, actually removing snow. I don't know. I guarantee there's no one else doing a live stream right now where their product is actually removing the snow and clearing a driveway type scenario, because there's not any out there that are doing that right now. So we're the only ones doing that as far as, and I like to tell everybody, I'm looking outside right now and it's a beautiful day. It's probably mid-50s. A lot of the leaves are coming down. It's gorgeous. We're kind of at not peak color. I would say peak color was a couple days ago, but we're getting close where it's like the leaves are starting to come down. Like I can watch it outside and they're just rolling down. They're all coming down. So our Yarbo leaf blower right now, I have that on mounted outside. And that's the great thing about Yarbo. I know, I know there's some like cheaper mowers out there for sale. Let's say there's cheaper mowers. But guess what? Those things are about ready to go on the shelf for the next 6 months if you live anywhere north of the Mason-Dixon line. So those things are about ready to go onto the shelf. Oh, I was going to say, we just launched, I believe Kathy had all the info, but we just launched in Australia. So I definitely think they need to send Ryan down to Australia to do some live shows. I think I should wrestle some crocs. Do all that. I feel like everything in Australia is trying, like, I don't know if I can make it. I don't know, man. Those seem like tough people that live there. Always, wrestling. But we're excited to be there. Obviously, I don't think they're going to be buying a lot of snowblowers in Australia. I don't know. Do they get that much snow? Maybe they do. I don't know. But we're excited, though, to launch in Australia. We'll have some more information on that. I'm super excited. I think it's going to be awesome. The further we get and the places we get out and the more Yarbo grows as a global brand. And in the U.S., I really think we need to step up our game. I feel like the rest of the world, my cousin was in, I think it was Sweden a couple weeks ago. And he said that just driving down the road, a lot of these businesses, like he was just driving and they just all had autonomous yard tools out there, whether that's lawnmowers or whatever not. He was like, what's going on here? So the fact that I feel like we in the States are a little bit behind, and obviously we have that cowboy mentality here in the States. We're tough. We like to get it done ourselves. We're DIYers. But I will tell you what, when I have the Yarbo at home, and it's not that I don't like mowing. I get it's a little tedious at times, the mowing and stuff like that. But it's just the fact that it frees me up to do other things that I enjoy more. So, you know, like, you know, I'm a glutton for punishment. So usually I try to mow on Saturday mornings, but I also like to lift weights on Saturday mornings. And that's my day where I get my big workout in, and I just decompress from the week. So Saturday morning is like key for me to do that. Except this Saturday I have an eye appointment because I'm going blind because I'm old. But so no fun. So the exciting thing is to be able to just get your Yarbo out there and do it for you. So you get your time back. That's what we always say. You get your time back. It's out there mowing, it's out there snow blowing, it's out there leaf blowing. I could send my leaf blower out from here right now and go take care of that and build that big pile of leaves that my son said he wanted built up, you know? And with the new camera features, what's really cool about it is that, so the thing about the Yarbo leaf blower I like the best, and I believe it's the most interactive blower we have. As you see the snowblower takes care of things on its own. The lawnmower, that's going out autonomously. That's where it shines. You get the beautiful lines. Same with the Yarbo snowblower. It's out there. It's in the elements. The leaf blower is our most interactive module. It's actually where you can even hook we have a hose attachment that comes with it. You can hook the hose up, do a follow me mode. I like to manually control the leaf blower, especially at my house, just because it's so fast and so efficient to blow these leaves. I still have my handheld one that I clean the patio. I have like a Greenworks 40 volt, 140 mile per hour winds, 450 CFMs, nothing crazy, just an electric handheld one. And that battery lasts me like 15 minutes. Like if I'm on high, I'm getting 15 minutes off of it. If I'm on low, I'm getting about maybe 30 at the most. The Yarbo leaf blower, I have it out. If I set it at medium, I'm getting well over an hour and a half with it cleaning. It's, you know, like coming back. So, I'm seeing. Gandhi said 1 week in the snow and 1 week in Australia. I know. And you know I'll burn too. I'll just go down there and burn. But we're excited to be in Australia. Awesome country. I mean, the possibilities are endless. I know a lot of people, a lot of big properties down there. And everyone I've ever met from Australia was like the coolest person you ever meet in your life. Like the most, like it's crazy. I don't know what it is down there, but it's like they're all gentlemen. I always say the story. I worked with them. I don't want to name drop, but I worked with a guy years ago. This is almost 20 years ago. He was an up and coming young actor, and I remember coming into set, and he was wearing my jacket, but because he was cold, he's from Australia, didn't bring a jacket. He took it off, put the jacket on me, and I was like, and of course I'm just a guy. I was like going, no, I was like, but that guy was Chris Hemsworth, who ended up playing Thor and going on to be a big star. But just the fact that he was such a gentleman, I'm like going, is everyone in Australia like this? I'm pretty sure. So yeah, so we're excited to be in Australia. We love you guys. And now the United States, we really need to step up our game. We need to step it up. I saw snow next week, looking 2 to 3 inches here in the Chicago area on Sunday night into Monday morning. I'm hoping it sticks. I'm going to probably put the snow plow on if it's 2 to 3 inches, I can do the snow blower. If it starts to melt and stuff like that, I'll show you the snow plow with the wet snow, because you're definitely going to want that. And like I said, during the live stream, if you do place an order during this live stream, you're going to get the snow plow absolutely free. Just shows you how big it is. It's a solid piece of metal right here. Goes right on the auger, so it's 24-inch width too. Goes right on the front of the auger. You'll go into your app, put it in snow plow mode. You can choose which side you want to push the snow to. This just works great for that wet, heavy. If you're in New York, upstate New York, you're in Canada, you're getting that lake effect snow like we get here in the Chicago area too. You're definitely going to want to get on that. So yeah, so let's see what's going on in the SnowLab. I have not looked, and then I feel like somebody's freezing out there, and I have not looked at this enough. I'm watching on my little phone right here with the SnowLab. So that's the Yarbo snowblower right there. He's got the chute going off to the right. Deflector angle is down low. So you can see on the windy days when you don't want to blow that stuff right up in the air. So you got the deflector angle right there going down. You see the snow tracks on there going right through the snow. You can change the angles too. So when it turns around, he'll probably kick it back the other way. He'll turn it around. He'll turn the chute around. so it can go off to that side. When you do map out, I have a long driveway. So on this part, I have the snow going over here. On this part, I have the snow going over there. So you can set that up. Or maybe someday the wind's blowing a little bit different. So you just go in and change your settings and go, hey, I got to go with the wind today. So we're going to blow everything over this way. Same with the plow, though, you can push it. How well does it do on a long drive? I swear, that's twice now I've been talking about something and then I look and then there's a question about the exact same thing. Half asphalt, half gravel. My suggestion there would be to just map out 2 different zones. So you map out your asphalt zone and then you could go map out the gravel side. I mean, it'll do both. You can have the plan connected so it'll do both, but it just knows to change. Maybe it knows to bring the, bring the module up on the gravel a little bit and on the asphalt side of things. I have my driveway broken into, I did last year, I'm going to do the same this year, broken into 2 different sections too. Just because when I have cars in there, it's very tight. My driveway gets very tight where I park. So I tend to do one side of it first and then move the cars and then do the other sides of it. That's just what I do. You don't have to do that. You can obviously navigate and map around your cars. It's not a big deal. It just, last year, the object detection wasn't as good as the upgrades. I shouldn't say it wasn't as good. It just wasn't as advanced as it's going now. Everything with the technology is on like a crazy pace. And it's funny because I can go right now, I can go on my phone now and use, like, I can manually control it. Let me go into, I can manually control, I hope I left it on, I might have turned it off, I'm not quite sure. It always says modules change because I'm going from, let's see. I guess I'd have to, there we go. So I can go look right now. This is my backyard. I can talk to the Yarbo in my backyard. If I want to listen in, see what's going on to my backyard, I can, just like that, listen in, what's going on. So this is just one of the newer features that came out in the new v3.11.0 firmware. Just another cool feature. And it also lets you now, like, use it. You're able to watch while it's working autonomously. If in the middle of the night something's in my yard, I can just, like, literally yell at it just to get out of my yard, which is a cool new feature. So this just came out, this feature right there. Check it out. If you haven't played around with it, check it out. But yeah, like I said, this is cool. I can send it out as long as it's connected to Wi-Fi or cellular. You can send it out anywhere in the world. It's charging right now. It's saying it's doing the smart charging right now. So it tells me I got the leaf blower on right there. My GPS is not the best right now, and that's my fault because I have it parked up against the garage. So sometimes you get a little bit of but as soon as I undock it, it'll collect the GPS signal and then it'll go back out. It's like a dead reckoning signal right now. But yeah, so that's mine at home. And then obviously here in the, I have the one outside right now. I have the leaf blower on that one outside right now. So that tells you, so yeah, we have an option of it's like a battery care active. Your battery's nearly full and now charging will slow to optimize battery health while also saving you power. I haven't seen a significant hike in my electric bill since I've been using the Yarbo, so that's not a big deal. But this one shows you outside. We got GPS going. This one outside I named Ryan 1 after me. So I could send this out right now. It'll go out and do a work plan. So that's pretty cool. So I can get out there and do that. And then same with the snowblower. You're just gonna set it up. Like snowblower, I will say I did switch to oh yeah, I wanted to tell you guys about these too. I forgot. These are the new, if anybody's watching, these are the new bendable RTK antennas. This would snap on the old antennas. This is the new bendable base. You can find it at yarbo.com on the accessory page. It's the high mounts. So everything will, I don't know if everything's switched to high mounts, but it just doesn't make sense to just have the low mounts anymore. You can have the high mounts, gives you a better signal, but also now while it's mounted, it'll bend. So it'll just give you a little bit. That way, if you do hit those trees, you know, like you got low hanging stuff, maybe it backs, you know, like you never know. Somebody could have parked in your yard. I saw a kid, a dad said his son parked in the yard. So it was like it was like, he was like, yeah, kind of, it was a long story, but, so yeah, there you go. There's a great view of the snowblower right there. It's a little bit close up. Whoever's in this room, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Got some good viewers today, good questions, good comments coming through. Really appreciate that. Yeah, get ready for snow. It's coming Monday, Sunday and Monday. Like 2 inches of snow here. I'm gonna have the Yarbo here. We'll probably might have to do it early. I don't know. I could probably come in early, not too early, Kathy. It's trying to recover from the weekend. So yeah, and this is, like I said, everything is 8% off right now. I believe 8% off at yarbo.com. And then the free snowblower with your purchase of the core and the snowblower. If you purchase a core and something else, we'll throw in that value for something else too. Maybe you want the lawnmower, maybe you want the, I know a lot of people bought the 4-in-1s last week. Maybe you want, I saw it was like $200 off the Lawnmower Pro. You're definitely going to want the Pro coming up next lawnmower season. And then we're going to be, I think we're going to be at CES this year, January. That'll be, come check us out there. We're going to have, you can always peek some prototypes. We were just at the Equip Expo in Kentucky. Some people got some sneak peeks at some prototypes. I know everyone gets excited, but it's not necessarily anything that's set in stone yet, but it's nice to see where the evolution and where Yarbo is kind of going. While other modular yard designs right now are just Kickstarters. So you're talking probably, a couple years of working out a lot of kinks on anything. And like I said, everybody welcomes competition. I mean, it's great to have that. All it does is makes everybody else step up their game, you know, like I like the fact that I no longer have to just go to McDonald's. I like the fact that I can go to Chick-fil-A or Wendy's or, you know, whatever, not like that. I mean, it's nice to have those kind of options out there. So we more than welcome any kind of challengers, Yarbo's the only one out there right now doing it. Yeah, the coupons are still on Amazon.com as well. There's a coupon price for the snowblower. Same with Yarbo.com though. There's a coupon price. Looks like it's about $400 off on Amazon right now for the snowblower. So if you're more comfortable ordering through Amazon, I mean, by all means, order through Amazon. But if you do order through Yarbo today, you do get the snowblower absolutely free with the snowplow, or with the snow. You get the snowplow free with the snowblower and the core. If you order something else with the core, we'll give you that value into some other product on Yarbo. Maybe you want the bendable RTK antennas. Maybe you want some of the other accessories. Maybe you want extra blades. You name it. So we'll hook you guys up with that too. But yeah, all the coupons are still available at Amazon.com. I'm seeing I do not see the Pro still on Amazon. So that is only available at Yarbo.com right now. So the Yarbo Lawnmower Pro. So if you wanted to bundle that with the Pro, maybe you want the Pro, the leaf blower, the snowblower, that's only available at Yarbo.com. Oh no, I do see it. I do see it on Yarbo. That's the first time I've seen it. Here we go. We are on Amazon with the Pro. I'm so sorry, Kathy. I'm surprised you didn't fly all the way from New York and reprimand me for that one. I see the Yarbo Lawnmower Pro now on Amazon. So that's awesome. It's great to be out there. It's really a spectacular machine. So yeah, Yarbo Pro on Amazon. Wow, with a coupon price of $400 off. So $400 off. So that's the core with the Pro right there. $400 off. There's a coupon. You can click on that right there. Free delivery free delivery of the Pro by Monday, December 8th. So that's about a month for the Pro. Our other units are, this is just through Amazon. Our other, like our standard Yarbo lawnmower. There's the Pro again. Where's the snowblower? I want to see how fast we can get you the snowblower. So the snowblower through Amazon right now, free delivery by Monday, November 17th. So right before the thick of the thick snow starts coming, you can have your snowblower, you can have it set up. There's a $400 coupon on Amazon, but also with Yarbo.com, like I said, if you order it, how well does it, okay, if a car is headed straight towards it, will it move aside for the car to pass by? That's more of a speed issue. I mean, obviously the Yarbo is not built for speed. It's built for durability. It's built for, if it sees a car, yes, it will avoid the car. If a car is coming right for it, I'd probably advise the car to try to avoid it, just because it's a speed thing. If you want to wait though, the Yarbo will probably see it and stop. I don't think it'll necessarily turn to avoid it. It'll turn to avoid it if it's a stationary object, but I don't know exactly that's a good question. Hopefully there's no cars driving towards it. I would say with having a car, and if you're driving it, I would put the responsibility on a car driver to avoid a snowblower that's working, versus the snowblower to avoid a moving car. But yeah, that's an interesting situation. You might have to try that out on one of our live streams. I'll get in my car and let's see it. That's the only way you can do it. That's why we love our product pioneers, the guys that are out there testing Yarbo. We really do love them because they're the ones out there doing all those practical daily things. Like you said, I need to get a drink of water real quick. It's actually water, electrolytes. Nobody ever tells you your late 40s are gonna be spent trying to stay hydrated. Like I am literally dehydrated 24/7. So your late 40s are gonna be just dehydration. I mean, I don't even remember taking a drink when I was a kid unless it was from a hose outside. I don't know. This hydration thing's out of control, but there's obviously something that's just making us all thirsty all the time, I swear. Oh, the live stream, did it go down or is it still going up? Sorry. Oh, here we go. Back in it. So yeah, this is your Yarbo snowblower, 2-stage snowblower, 24-inch width, 12-inch height on the auger. You can see the chute right there, -5 to 55 degrees with a -10 to 190 degree rotation. It's working through a couple inches of snow. It's in a basement right there. Yeah, that's a good explanation. If the car is moving, the Yarbo will stop. If the car stays still for a while, Yarbo can navigate around it. Yeah, you definitely don't want to play chicken with each other, a car and a robotic lawnmower. Also, both of them will damage each other if they decide to collide with each other. The Yarbo itself is the width of snowblower is about 230 pounds, I think, give or take. It's a hefty machine. It's built to clear parking lots. It's built to clear, big, long driveways. This is not built for dainty tasks. It's a big machine. It's a tough, strong, durable, big machine that's meant to handle just, those big snowstorms. The great thing about Yarbo is it'll go out, it'll work, it'll get to it. You can set the battery parameters. I believe the one outside is at 15%, but you can set it to 15, 20%. So when it hits that range, it'll go back, clear off its docking station, recharge. When it hits 80%, it'll go back out and finish the job. You can have it scheduled. If you know a snowstorm's coming, you can schedule it. It really is just a beast of a machine, meant for the elements, parks right outside. Matter of fact, I was kind of freaked out the first time I saw it because nobody was there and the chute just went, and it was because it does that to keep from freezing. So it's just, it'll just give it an alert to move every now and then. So. Yeah, I totally get what you're saying about the car. Like I said, if the car stops, the Yarbo will navigate around it. If it stops for a minute, if it keeps driving, the Yarbo's just not fast enough to dodge it. That's what I'm trying to say. Like, even the best obstacle avoidance, it's just not fast enough. It's not built to go fast. It's built for traction. It's built for torque. Built for durability. So I get what you're saying, but yeah, if a car's coming uphill, and like the car would have to stop and let the Yarbo then navigate around, and that it will do. It's going to take a second though, so it's like hopefully the driver's patient, but it'll come on up, it'll see figure it out. Kind of, it depends on what you have the settings set up as too, but yeah, so it'll navigate something coming up your driveway that whoever's coming up your driveway would just have to stop for a minute, and hopefully there's enough room in the area for the Yarbo to simply pass it by. I hope that makes sense. So here's your new bendable RTK antennas available on the accessory page at yarbo.com. These things are going to be a game changer. You guys asked for them. I saw some people build some with springs. And the great thing about this is too, it doesn't do anything to the GPS signal. You're still going to get that strong GPS RTK signal, so that's awesome. And then let me check in the room. Is anybody still in there? I hope these people aren't freezing because I really feel like I haven't acknowledged them. Let me check out the, I was trying to see the Yarbo. So yeah, all the Yarbo units are on sale at Amazon.com. You're talking up to like $700 or $699. The Snowblower itself is like $400 off. Same price as Yarbo.com, but if you order through Yarbo.com, you still get the, you can finance through Yarbo.com as well. You can finance, you still get the warranties. Also, you get the 30-day money-back guarantee, 45-day replacement. And if you order during the live stream, we have about 1 hour left for this live stream. You get the plow blade absolutely free. This is the plow blade that goes right on the front. Just has these thumb screws that go right on the front. I can probably demo that with you. Then I have to cinch down and oh. Thanks for the questions though, man. You're coming in as cool, Apricot, but thanks for the questions. I really appreciate that. So yeah, I'm at Yarbo.com right now. Let me see. Here's the Snowblower. I'm going to add it to the cart. It's going to give you an automatic $399.92 off. Plus, you see it right now. The free plow blade pops up. So that's $160 value. So that's about $560 free right now, plus free shipping. So if you did want to order the Yarbo Snowblower, now is the time to do it because it's $400 off. And then, sorry, plus the free plow blade is popping up as well. So you can check that out, yarbo.com. Let me go. So that's just something to play around with in your cart. Let me see. Going back into my cart. Let me get rid of this once. Okay. Trying to get this out of my cart. Hold on. I want to see what happens here when I do something else here. So just bear with me. I'm coming. I'm coming. I got this. I swear. It's like Google gives you everything but what you need now when you look at Google. That's why I think everybody's like just AI now, because you're like, if you ask Google something, it's like giving you everything you don't need. Let's go to lawn care once. Bundles and modules. Let's see what we got going on here. Yeah, so we're still doing our best trick or treats out there. So we're giving away the apps, like the 8% off right now at yarbo.com. And I believe that goes for a few more days. That's like literally, if you buy like a Lawnmower Pro plus a Snowblower, that's $575 off. If you do the 5-in-1 with the trimmer, that is $600. Trimmer, leaf blower, Snowblower, Lawnmower Pro, back brace mount, tow hitch, our biggest bundle right there, the 5-in-1, that is $700 off right now. And when I add it to the cart, it also gives me the free snow blade. So not only do you get the $700 off, but then you get the other $160 for the plow blade. So that's mathing it out here, $860 off of off that full. So then you have the full Yarbo capacity, and then I mean you're good for every season. So thanks, cool, the apricot. Somebody said a Roomba snowblower. No, no, better than that. It's better than that. With the Yarbo, I mean, you can use the controllers when it's out snow blowing. It comes with this nice like Xbox type of controller. You can use your app controller. You can have it work fully autonomous. It is so much more than a Roomba that's bouncing off walls, and you know, with the Yarbo, it's just really the beast of the snowblower modules that like. Well, there's no other snowblower modules. It's just the beast of just the snowbots. And that's how Yarbo started anyways. I think they had the right idea. So about 10 years ago, somebody decided, you know what? Shoveling snow is the pits. This is awful. Nobody wants to do this. You know, and depending on where you live in the world, that could be a huge problem. I know my Canadian friends, I see them trickling into my live streams a little bit more now. So there's definitely a little bit more interest on that side of things. But it always, this time of year, the Canadians come in, and then I don't hear from them all summer. Even though I like to. The Canadians are great people too. But yeah, I will say, like I said, the snowblower is really popping up, and it's just a full machine though. You know, Yarbo has the towing capabilities, the lawnmower, the leaf blower, it's really just an all around tool. So let me show you. I can get closer to it again. I told them I'm doing a live stream, so somebody's hammering outside my door here. There's a lot of stuff. So here, I can adjust this real quick. Here's your Yarbo snowblower right here. This is a little bit up close. Give you guys a little bit closer view here. I can change the angle a little bit. Sorry for the shakiness. I'm actually going to turn this fan off. I was like, why are my eyes so dry? But I like air circulating around here, and I was trying to avoid sweating on you guys during the live stream. Oh, good timing. Oh, it looked like the snowplow room was down for a minute anyways. But yeah, this is your Yarbo. Let me sit down here so I can show you guys the full view here. Oh, I got the Yarbo minis right here too, guys. I do have a stock of them right here. Looks like we got the core and the leaf blower, and that's about it though. These are little Yarbo minis right here. Our little models. You can find them in the accessory page. They're kind of cool. Need to get some more in though. They're really awesome. I don't know what the specs are on here, like the size thing. I saw my neighbor bought my son, like, you'll have to forgive me. I know my head's probably cut off here, but move it a little bit so you guys aren't just trying to come back a little bit. Beautiful day outside though. I can't wait to get out there. They've been cutting down some trees, so it's really helped with the this has really helped with the navigation side of things. I do recommend, like, if you have heavy tree cover, stuff like that, definitely cut it. Definitely cut that down. I'm not saying Yarbo can't navigate, especially with GPS, but it's just you want to give Yarbo the most chance of success, and that means like placing your data center in a correct area. You got the minis right here. These are actually what the mini models look like. This is the actual Yarbo snowblower. This is what versus the I like to say father and son right here. With the snowblower. You can see it working on there too. I can show you guys this. I need to upgrade the firmware on here. So this is your snowblower right here. I don't want to run myself over here, but just shows you how big it is too. Like I said, I'm a big guy. I'm like 6'3", 200 plus pounds, and this thing is a beast here. Actually, the module goes up and down here. You got your lights all the way around. Lights all the way around. Has a snow shovel on the front to clear out anything that might get stuck in the auger here. Your shoe rotation, -10 to 190 degrees, just like this. I mean, how cool is it just to play with robots, guys? I mean, this is awesome. So this is your chute rotation. Your deflector goes up, down, just like that, up and down, side to side. You know, which way you want to throw the snow. You can choose which way you want to throw the snow to when you map things out. You can pick and choose which way you want to throw the snow. So if you don't like the neighbor over here to the right, set the deflector off that way, send the chute off that way, get it going. And like I said, the module does come up. You can see the binocular cameras on the front. Now those assist with the vision. We just talked about that. We were talking about avoiding cars, avoiding people, avoiding animals. So we definitely want that. It does have bars that come on the front too. They're safety bars. You can leave those on. You can take them off. Officially we don't. I don't want to recommend doing any of that. I recommend leaving it as we send it to you. But if you feel like maybe the snow is not getting in there good enough, take them off. I took them off here just to show you guys. I show you the color of the four different speeds on the auger here. So just like that, it shows you how impressive this is. Like I said, this thing's a beast. You can put the back brace mount with the toe on the back if you want to drag. If you find like a nice salt spreader, or if you want to walk along with your salt, you want to put it in a cart, you can put it right on the back here. You can salt all your sidewalks, all that stuff like that. So it really is, it's just a cool snowblower. And like I said, the snow plow is coming with it here. Let me show you guys real quick how easy it is to attach the snowplow while we're doing this here. Sorry if there's any other questions. I'll answer them in just a second. I'll show you guys how. And this comes absolutely free with the snowblower today. The snowplow does. So also with the bundles, not just this too. And if you do order a core and you order anything like that, and you want, we can, and you live in Florida, we can put that to use too. We'll give you a credit for that as well, because obviously you don't want this thing floor. I'm trying to navigate around the camera and all that fun stuff like that, so you guys should be able to see me here. Let me see if I might need to get in the for a second here, but only got one finger, so we're good. Gives you a thing where it shows you where to align, so that makes it so much easier with these wing screws here. I might have to get that a little bit. Look. So yeah, it's not automatic, but it's pretty easy to put on and off. Unless you like me and have crazy thumbs here. Gotta get it. Every time I do this, I do this in your garage. Don't let your neighbor see you being a knucklehead like Ryan. I have a little bit of arthritis in my hands, so this is always so fun for me. So just like this, it comes with 6 of these, but 3 on each side. You put that wing nut on. I'll only connect it just so you guys can see it real quick. My right hand's even worse. So. Don't let your kids play football, man. They'll be all beat up like me. Just like this. Snow plow. And next, I gotta go the right way here. So this is absolutely free today with the purchases. Need more room. So you guys talking. I'm strong though, so I can move things. Just need a little more room. Luckily, that's one of my traits. But I always say to people, if I can connect this, you guys can connect this too. I'm going to type this real quick. Trying to line this up. Oh, Ryan was way off. 1 second. Okay. it. All I wanted to do was line this up. Here we go. Just show you guys. I don't know what's worse, my thumb or my visions. My visions. My visions. So here you go. Here's your plow blade on the front. Comes with more of those to get on. Just to show you. Then you go to your app, connect to plow, and just like that, it'll push snow all around here. So that's good for those wet, heavy snow. When you need to bring it down to the ground, you can bring the whole chute down to the ground here, and bring this down just like this. That way you can get it flush with the plow and everything like that right to the ground here. You'll go to your app, you'll just put, it'll say plow mode here. You'll turn on the plow mode, and just like that, you've gone from snowblower to snow plow. Like I said, this plow part is absolutely free today when you buy snowblower and the core, or any of the bundles or anything like that. And I told you, the reason I don't get down during these is because talking and trying to do stuff, it just gets me out of breath so quick. It's like I think I need to go to yoga, practice that breathing, Ryan, breathing. So yeah, here we go. So let me go check back over with the, let's see what's going on in the SnowLab real quick. They might be on a pause, I'm not quite sure. So the snow blade is connected on, here we go. There were, what's it say? The shoe's height adjustable, yes. That's exactly what I just showed. Hopefully you guys got to see that. That's exactly what I just showed you. The shoe height is adjustable. The module goes up and down. I can actually, if you guys want to see it real close again, I can do that too. I'm in tight quarters here and I'm navigating. So this is what we talked about, the gravel driveway right here. Somebody just asked this question. We've talked about it a few times here. I can show you guys a little bit better angle. I know I'm moving around like crazy here today, guys, but so here you just hit the module, goes up just like this. That way you can see like, okay, you got a gravel driveway. You know, obviously then you can bring it up about, you know, maybe a half an inch above the gravel driveway. The good thing about the plow blade too is that you can kind of push more of the snow. But obviously when this comes off, the snow blower works as well. So yeah, it goes up and down, gravel driveway, like I said, chute rotation, just like that, depending on what. And it does come with this snow shoe too, so when the plow blade's not on here and something gets caught in here, obviously don't do it while it's running. Please don't do it while it's running. It'd be like sticking your hand in a garbage chute. Don't do that. It will shut off fully autonomous though. If I'm anywhere near this thing, it will shut down. I believe the distance is about 16.5 feet on our safety settings. And that's with the leaf blower, the snow blower, and the trimmer attachment that goes onto the back. Just to keep things safe. Lawnmower is a little bit different. You can be out in your yard walking around the lawnmower, totally fine, doing all that stuff. So I see my head's cut off. So yeah, I hope that answered the question there. All right, I'm back here. Sorry, I want to check something out real quick. You guys are gonna get a close up of my face in about 2 seconds. Sorry. So yeah, hopefully that answered that question. It's nice that I brought it in. I can do a little hands-on thing. I was trying to wonder what to do with like weather and all that fun stuff like that. So hopefully that answered your question right there. I have not checked out the other anything going on. We do have Kathy moderating, so I think she's on there answering questions. So if you ever want to ask Kathy anything, don't ask her anything about me though. Don't say, where did you find that guy? It's crazy. Somebody said, what is this? What is this? This, my friends, is Yarbo, the world's first and only 100% fully autonomous modular yard tool. Right now we have the snowblower on. We are in a SnowLab plowing snow. It does, next week we're supposed to get 2 to 3 inches here. So I'm gonna have, we're blowing snow here. I have the snow plow on here inside the office as well. Outside, I have the leaf blower connected and the lawnmower connected. These are what our modules look like right here. This is your leaf blower. We have our Lawnmower Pro. We have our M1. We have our leaf blower. We have our snow blower, snow plow. We have our trimmer. So we're the only modular yard system out there right now that's, you know, really ahead of the game, ahead of the curve. Like just some of the things I've seen now, and then I know the direction where the company's going. And just, I always try to tell people, and like I started with Yarbo last January, so about 10 months ago, maybe 10 give or take. And I mean, I've gone to a couple expos with them and everything like that. And just since I started with the company, we have launched the trimmer, we have launched the Lawnmower Pro. The obstacle avoidance system has been totally upgraded. These are just some smaller things that have come out. The vision's been totally upgraded. Like just little teeny things have been upgraded. The fact that you guys asked for bendable RTK antennas. Yarbo is a company that really listens to its product testers, product pioneers. We're out there, not afraid to take the punches and to say, this works, this doesn't work. Our trimmer we launched this spring, we decided, you know what, let's make it better. You know, we just thought, hey, this product is really good, but it's not great. How do we make it great? And so they went back to the drawing board with it, adjust the height differences on there. It still goes from 4 to 2 inches, but you get quarter-inch increments. Put like a little ball float on it so it doesn't scalp the grass if it's going in hills, and then made it easier to put on and off. So these are just simple things that, you know, we put everything we do through the test. And I know I'm one of the testers out there. I'm crazy like that. I'm like, this works, this doesn't work. Our Lawnmower Pro, you know, we took our M1, which was a great mower, but not the commercial grade style mower that a lot of people are asking for, maybe a lot of people want. So we said, you know what, let's beef up the engines. We went from the motors underneath, we went from 150 watts to 300 watt motors. Went from the 2-disc 5 razor blades to 2 winged blades to create more uplift. Just stronger blades, can handle denser grass, stronger grass. So we upgraded that to our Lawnmower Pro. And I know a lot of people were like, well, why didn't they just have this to begin with? Or why didn't you have this to begin with? Why don't you? I mean, I liken it to an iPhone. Your iPhone 1 versus iPhone 17. I mean, it's not even the same thing, you know? So as this evolves, as we go, you're going to see a lot, you know, obviously we're going to upgrade certain things. We're going to keep evolving as a company and growing and just trying to push the boundaries of autonomous yard care. And like I said, it's easy for a Kickstarter to boast and to say, this is what we're going to do and this is what we're going to. Yarbo's out there practically working every day. I mean, we're out there, you know, like I said, we're out there clearing leaves. We're out there mowing grass. We're out there in the snow, so you don't have to be out in the snow. So, yeah, sorry. Now that I went off my thing, I've not seen yeah, the plow blade does save a lot of the battery. I think I would say the battery goes like this. Your leaf blower will eat it up the fastest, then your snowblower, then your Lawnmower Pro, and then your M1 as far as the battery goes. The snowblower, I find with the leaf blower too, though, like I love the leaf blower and I find I get a lot more extended time with it. I set the driving speed on the Yarbo to medium and I set the blower at medium because honestly, the blower on the leaf blower at high speed at 190 mile per hour winds, that's insane. Like that can blow crazy. So the top speed on the Yarbo leaf blower is, I mean, it'll clear leaves in a hurry. And then 760 CFMs, 190 mile per hour winds. I set it at the medium pace and it just goes forever. You know, like it clears all the leaves and stuff like that. But yeah, when the auger's not spinning, it does save a lot of battery. You'll notice when the temperatures are a little bit colder, obviously you'll get a little bit less out of it. But that's just the way anything works. If you're outside with your phone, that battery is going to drain in a polar vortex. It's just the way it is. So yeah, I love the comments coming in. 2-year warranty, and you can add 3 more years. So yeah, you can buy an extended warranty, 2-year warranty, or you can add 3 more years, so you can have peace of mind if you want to have it 5-year warranty. But a 2-year warranty, 30-day money back guarantee, 45-day replacement on anything. Yarbo's been good like that too. I mean, I hear people all the time like, oh, we broke our antennas, and Yarbo's like, well, you know, like they're pretty good. We're not like if your Yarbo is not out there working, like it does nobody any good. You know, so our job is to always have your Yarbo out working, doing exactly what it's supposed to do. So the customer service has been is nonstop at Yarbo too. Like it's like always trying to help out. Sorry, dry in this room. It's so dry in this room. So yeah, so you guys are seeing. Where's the? Sorry, I was waiting to see the snowblower. Yeah, we have about 40 minutes left or so, give or take, of this. Like right now, Yarbo.com, 8% off. 8% off all of the core products, the bundles, so you can go there 8% off. You can save anywhere from $700 to $400. All the modules are discounted as well. So you're getting that 8% off, but the modules are discounted. And then if you order during the live stream, if you order a core, we're going to give you a plow blade for absolutely free. And maybe you live in Florida or you live in Texas or you live in Arizona or something like that, and you don't need a plow blade, then we'll hook you up a different way with that special. So that's during this live stream only, and that's going to end in about 40 minutes. So what kind of cells are in the battery pack? That is a good question for Kathy. I'm not a battery expert. I wish I knew more about batteries. My son builds like electric skateboards, and he's buying batteries all the time online and stuff like that. That's a great question to answer. I'm glad we have Kathy on moderating today, because that is a question I have never seen. Let me see if I can find it. Even if I don't know the answer, I'll find it. Yeah, it says Yarbo doesn't publish its first. I believe lithium ion cells would be the probably the answer. Oh man, I got some construction going on right outside my window. So they've been cutting down some trees. So now I'm not distracted at all. I'm like a little kid here playing with robots, and now I have you can hear it too going by. So yeah, not distracted at all. So yeah, keep the questions coming. I'm digging this. Got some good viewers today. Like I said, during this live stream right now, only if you purchase core, you get the plow blade absolutely free. That's a $160 value. I believe the snowblower discount right now is a $400 discount. So that would be $560 off of the total there, with the value of the plow blade and with the snowblower itself. Anybody else wake up super early today? The time change thing didn't really get me yesterday. And then today, I literally woke up at 5 a.m. And I look like I woke up at 5 a.m. too. I was like, what is going on? All I wanted to do was go back to sleep. And it was like, I think it's always that, like a couple days after. And it's always a couple days after. And then all of a sudden that hits you. And so this morning at like 5 a.m., I was like wide awake. And I didn't account for that last night when I went to bed. I kind of went to bed a little bit later. I was like, not later, but I was just trying to pace that. But man, that time change is getting me today. Like now is like, bam! It got me pretty hard there today. So, I'm hanging in here. That is a good question. It's like our custom flat pack. I mean, I can show you a battery of the Yarbo if you want to see a battery. Like. I don't know. I'm not a battery expert guy, so, but yeah, lithium ion. Oh, I don't know if I should give you a chat GPT. It says cell format 21700 cylindrical. So they're high powered, good cold performance, compact size. So yeah, you got to think about the Yarbo is that it's powering a snowblower, the battery's powering a snowblower, lawnmower, leaf blower. So it has to be a pretty tough battery. So yeah. I wish I knew all the battery answers. Square acre per charge when it comes to snow blowing. At 1 inch, it can do about 6,000 square feet. At 1 inch. At 5 inches, it can do about 2,000 square feet. So at 5 inches. So yeah, I hope that answers that question. All right, I'm answering the question right now. Say again. I don't know if that's pertaining to the square footage. So 6,000 square feet at 1 inch. This is off the snowblower. This is off about a 90-minute runtime on the snowblower. About 2,000 square feet per 5 inches of snow. So it's throwing. If you're asking about the battery questions, again, I'm not a battery expert. I mean, you can pretty much chat GPT it or Google search, and you can kind of find out what's going on. I don't want to give you any wrong information on the battery. It is lithium ion. 36 volt 40 watt battery, I believe. Is that that's what the specs say. So yeah, it's a beast. Throwing me off with these battery questions. I'm like, I wish my son was here. He could probably answer those better than I am. He's a battery guy. And then I got some guys out working right here real quick too, so it's kind of funny. So yeah, so you can see it working right now. We are clearing snow. It's got a 24-inch width, 12-inch height on the auger. The chute rotation, -10 to 190 degrees, -5 to 55 degrees on the deflector. You can see that's some of the maintenance. I mean, people ask me maintenance. You want to keep the tracks greased up. Make sure they're greased up. Just creates better movement. They do come pre-greased. So when you do get it and you're putting it together, be mindful. Nobody told me that, and they had me put one together for, like, I think it was my initiation. They just gave me a box and said, put one together. And it was pretty funny. Mind you, it was in January of last year. And gave me a box and put one together, which is the best. That's how I learned anyways, that hands-on training, being able to put things together. So yeah, the hands-on training and put it together. But the snow tracks, nobody told me, they do come pre-greased. So I stuck my hand on there. It's like, you're like, grease, but you're gonna want that track grease. We do sell the track grease as well on the accessory page. So you definitely want to check those out. And then, like maintenance-wise, make sure the cameras are try to keep the cameras clear if you can. Definitely keep the cameras clear. Keep just wipe those down every now and then, because the cameras are such a huge accessory to the Yarbo, because it kind of sees and feels its way with different sensors. The lawnmower has ultrasonic sensors. It has the cameras obviously on the front, the binocular cameras on the front, and then also I believe it's a 270-degree bumper. And now the snowblower also has a bumper. And then it also has the cameras. So you're going to want to keep those clean, because those two things are kind of how it navigates through the world. So definitely want to keep those things clean, keep it clear. It comes with the snowshoe. You can kind of move things in and out with that. If anything gets stuck in the auger, obviously turn it off. Do not stick anything in a moving auger. I feel like I have to say this disclaimer just in case anyone does. Don't ever stick anything. Don't stick your hands near it. If it's working autonomously, it will shut down if you get too close to it. But if you're out there working with it manually, just a snow blower. Treat it like you would treat any other snowblower. As much as they look like a pet, and as much as you want to pet them. I think there's probably some better sprays you could probably try to find out there. Just make sure whatever you do, like reach out to our customer service team. You don't want to avoid any warranties or anything like that. So most of that's like when people are modifying things or doing stuff like that. You definitely don't want to like void your warranties. I know WD-40 is a pretty safe product, but I know there's probably, if you go to the Yarbo community on like Facebook, there's probably some products out there that other people tested out that can tell you, hey, this works better than that. But if you feel like maybe it works and it's going to be fine, then by all means, I'm like, we're always open to, like people testing things out and telling us the results of things. So definitely let us know. I don't want to say yes or no, but if it works, it works. Yep. They had me spray. I did a test on some, I wonder if I have it still. They had me test out this product. I don't know if I still have it. Let me see over here. No, I don't know what. I think somebody stole it from me. I think somebody stole it from me, but I think it was called like a Modec, just to keep some of the clippings off. I don't really ever with our lawnmowers have a problem with, I've gotten some sticks caught up in there because I've run over some things I shouldn't. I always recommend to people, go walk through your yard before you send out the lawnmower. If you have kids, if you have pets that might, use your yard for their, whatever they need to use it for, go out there and check that. Check for kids' toys. Check for big sticks, things that might have fallen down. It doesn't hurt to just go out there and check before you mow. If you have a huge property, obviously multiple acres, which the Yarbo mower is meant to take care of, I get it. Maybe you don't want to walk it all. I totally get that. But that's just one thing. Like I know when I left this morning, there was a foam baseball bat and a plastic baseball bat. My hammock was in the backyard. All of those things are in the backyard. So obviously, with the obstacle avoidance, I'm confident it will avoid it. Maybe not something that's sitting way down in the grass. It might not see like that foam bat. But why risk it? Go out and pick those things up. Get out there. Sorry, one second. Oh man. Kathy just reminded me that we're almost at an hour and a half live because we always jump on at 10:30. So I'm like going, what is going on? I'm getting my butt kicked right now. I'm like going, oh. And then I was like, realized we started at 10 today. So we'll give it a couple more minutes though before. I want to give it a little bit of time because I want you guys to know I put the blade on right now. But during this live stream right now, obviously it's going right there. The snowblower is going right there. I can't tell time. This time change has got me. Like I said, it woke me up at 5 o'clock this morning. I'm sitting here like hungry at 11:33. I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm like, it's not lunchtime yet. So yeah, that's pretty funny. That makes sense now. I was like, my voice is starting to go. Everything's starting to go. And I'm like, oh, I've been on for an hour and a half. But we'll stick around a little bit longer because I want you guys to be able to place an order. You can see all the things at yarbo.com. Everything is 8% off your orders right now. So if you go in there, you're going to get an 8% discount on those bundles, on those modules, on the, all that stuff like that. So, and then also if you do order like a snowblower, you're going to get the snowplow blade absolutely free during the duration of this live stream. So get everything in, get in your cart, check it out because it's going to be gone. And then you're going to be like, man, I really wish I had that snowblower. And then guess what, guys? We are kind of gearing up. It's November. I can't believe it's November 5th. It's my youngest son's birthday today. He is 6 years old. I can't believe that. I can't believe I have a 6-year-old and I'm my age. But yeah, and I have a almost 21-year-old. So that's insane. So I'm going to be working for a while here. So I think Yarbo knows that. They're like, we got this guy. Can't go anywhere. He has kids. So I'm going to be here for a while, but no, I'm loving it. I'm going to get out later. Maybe I'll do a TikTok later. If you guys are around, go check out Yarbo on TikTok. I need some people to get in on that. I'm going to be outside, but if you can follow us on any of the social media platforms, follow us on Facebook, Instagram. I believe it's Yarbo Global on TikTok because I like to do the lives and you guys like to be involved. I know TikTok seems like it's just for kids or it's just for watching funny memes, but some of the funny things, which I use it to watch a lot of funny things, but definitely follow us on there because I do a lot of lives outside of this on there. It's a little bit easier for me to go take it mobile with the TikTok, but I don't get the quality comments like I do on some of these sometimes. I mean, I get a lot of good comments, don't get me wrong. Like I was talking to the young lady from Canada yesterday. She's really interested in the snowblower. I told her to watch during this live stream, so if she's watching, that's awesome because, like I said, we are giving away the plow blade and we have the discount going on. So stay hydrated. And we are running smack dab into a snowstorm next, like not storm, but 2 to 3 inches of snow Sunday to Monday. So I'm getting ready to go and getting ready to start doing some snow plowing. 1 second. Let me answer this real quick. All right, just responding to something real quick. I'm not getting yelled at, so that's good. Not from Kathy, but just in case it came from my house. Nothing. I didn't leave the toaster oven on or anything like that. So yeah. So all right. Let me see what Kathy just said here. But we're gonna wrap up pretty quick here. I'll give you like a couple more minutes. If you have something in your cart, go in there, put the snowblower in the cart. You're getting the 8% discount plus the $160 value of the plow blade. So you definitely want to get that in the cart. Go to yarbo.com, our accessory page. Check out the new bendable RTK antennas if you're on there. We really, it's been great. We really appreciate it. Thank you to whoever's in the snow room. I gotta send them a Christmas gift this year. Somebody just froze for an hour and about an hour and 36 minutes in there just to give you guys the demo. You can see the snowblower work in there. That's our 2-stage snowblower, 24-inch width, 12-inch height on the auger. Going right there, fully autonomous. You can use remote control. You can use your app. You can go fully autonomous. So I want to say thank you. And folks, I'm going to have Kathy end this in just a second. So we will see you guys. I believe Friday we're going to do another live stream. Stick around. Follow us on TikTok. I might come back outside later, do a little leaf blowing. So if you wanted to see that blower, now's the time to go check that out. Okay? So now I just have to stare at her until hopefully she cuts it off here. I can cut out my camera. Thanks, guys. I really appreciate it. You guys are the best, man. We'll see you soon. Maybe I can't.